People think when you start a business that you need a good product, a good website, things need to look cool, everything's just got to fit together as this perfect package. But they always overlook one thing, and it's something that can be sold but cannot be bought and is incredibly hard earned, and that is your reputation. That means everything in business. And all your reputation really means, in a down-to-earth way, means that you're trusted, right? Is that not all it is? Reputations are based on what you've done, not what you've said. And a lot of people get tripped up by saying more than they can do. One really, really simple, silly example. Recently, my wife ordered some car perfume and a sort of a scent that hangs around your thing and it makes your car smell nice. Cool. Ordered it for her sister's birthday for her 18th. Ordered it about 3 weeks out. Placed the order. Didn't come. 10 days went by. She emailed like, oh, where is it? They're like, we're very busy. I was like, okay. Strange response, but okay. And then continuing that, like 2 weeks had gone by, maybe a bit more, and Lucy were like, where's my stuff? And they were like, mega busy. Be on its way soon. And Lucy's like, what the heck? I've ordered this for a birthday. Where is it? I paid for postage and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, well, fine, you can have your postage back. So they gave her like the £4 postage back. The product was still late after 3 weeks. And now she has sworn to never purchase from them again because they let her down. All they had to do was, if they knew they couldn't deliver on time or for different solutions, they could have given her a voucher for the same amount for next time. They could have done anything, but instead they did the absolute bare minimum. And now their reputation is suffering because Lucy looks at them, and so do I, because this is word of mouth. And so will you, because I'll never share the brand, but, this is how word of mouth gets passed on from stupid things that you think nothing of. Try and treat every customer like you weren't able to acquire anymore. If somebody came to you, like somebody did a few weeks ago, a lady came to me and she said, oh, my husband bought me some knee supports before Christmas. I said, okay. And she tried them on, they sort of worked, they didn't do what she wanted. Long story short, they weren't really what she wanted. So this was on something like the 10th, 12th, 13th of December. She then contacts me on the 20th, 25th of February. She's outside the 60 days return or exchange policy. But instead of that, most businesses would be like, you're outside the returns and exchanges, goodbye. And they'd get rid. They'd fob her off. But why? Instead, I said, no, I know you're outside the returns and exchanges. Send the knee sleeves back, because she's like, they're brand new, I've only tried them on, and I'll give you a gift card instead. Because look how powerful that is. One, she now doesn't think that we're a bunch of dicks, and she's like, no, Murgs looks after me with almost a unique deal. It was unique. We're outside the terms and conditions. We didn't have to give you anything. Two, she's now going to buy something else. She gets a second bite of the apple. She might buy a Murgs hoodie, or she might buy some grips, or she might buy something else, which then rolls into number three. She's now thrilled to bits that she didn't get shafted. She's going to be thrilled to bits with a new thing. That's just a combination of going to your gym or your friends and telling them about the good service. And don't get me wrong, it's not guaranteed. It's not like every time you do something nice, someone tells someone else. No. But at the same time, that's also just being a good human. Is that not a really low bar, just to not be a dick, not to put profits over people? Because I don't at Murgs. People take precedent over profits. That's a lot of P's. Every single time. Because look at the lifetime value of that customer. Happy customers will keep buying things. We want to keep selling things. So why wouldn't you try and keep your customers happy? It's exactly one of those. I mean, another one. A lady bought some knee sleeves a few weeks ago. She emailed me yesterday saying they've not arrived. And I had a look, and it seems they had. But they'd been left in like a foyer for an apartment block or something. And she said, I haven't got them. And most brands, again, would be like, well, it seems to show that it's delivered. I mean, if you haven't got them, that's really disappointing. I said, okay, Murgs, my company will cover this. It's fine. I just sent her some more. There's no claim through Royal Mail. I'm not being like, oh, look at me, I'm the most generous person ever. No, but that order, probably now, maybe breaks even. Like, we didn't make any money on you. But at the same time, she's coming away being like, wow, they just sent me more. Yeah, no questions asked. Like, I get it. I'd be disappointed too if a thing came but it didn't get delivered. So I just sent her some more. It's not a profitable order anymore. That doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, we might have a customer for life. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she does. And to some extent, it doesn't matter, because you've just helped another person get through a problem, and you had the power to, and you had the choice to. I just can't do with brands that squander their relationship for a tiny sum of money. You would sell, like if I said no to her, I said, no, you're not having that. I keep her £60. I've already shipped one order, so there's already a bit of an like, I would lose a customer and potentially look at bad reviews, bad word of mouth, a bad experience. What if she had any more of an audience? What if she's on BBC News? I don't know who she is. I treat everybody like they're incredibly important, that you just don't know who this person is. And it shouldn't matter, because you should treat everybody with the ultimate respect. It's just such a powerful technique that people overlook. And like I said earlier, you can sell your reputation. You can sell it for money. Some people sell it early, and they sell it, for very, very little money. Some people sell their reputation later on. But people seem to forget that a good reputation continues to profit. A good reputation is worth its weight in gold, because you can't go and buy a new one. Elon Musk at this point has a terrible reputation. He is being made out to be a fool. He's making himself out to be a fool. And you've got all the money in the world. You're the world's richest man. But it's just, you can't ever be trustworthy again. Because you can't say, those things I said, I didn't mean it. Don't work like that. You've got to prove it. Your reputation's about what you've done, not what you've said. So if people are doing certain things and certain actions, that's how your reputation's formed. And, it's all right, mate. It's just a pressing issue. It's not a pressing issue, but it's something that I want small business owners to know. Treat everyone like they mean the world, like they are so important. You see, like I say, the big companies that they then to tip the scales, and like somehow these big companies are hated, but because they've got a monopoly, they are the only option. A bit like Amazon. A lot of people hate Amazon because Amazon's got a reputation of shafting people and not treating people right and not paying taxes and not doing this and that. It's not what they've said, it's what they've done. And it's like, Amazon would have a real hard time building their reputation back up to being a wholesome, trustworthy, honest company, because instead they took the money. And small businesses, you get a choice. When you're starting out anyway, business is not awfully profitable. In fact, business isn't very profitable when you're starting out. It's not, because you're in the reputation building phase. That's all it is. That's why we drop drop profits, but yeah, drop the price, drop the profits. Oh, that was too small of a gap for that idiot. That's why we drop the price at the start. It's to show people that we're not full of crap. It's here. Have these for less than the RRP. Have these for a bargain. These are a deal, because we need to build a reputation. And it can take a long time. It can take ages and ages. But at the same time, it needs maintaining. It's not like, right, reputation tick. I can treat this like I'm a cowboy in the Wild West. No, I can't do that. It needs maintaining. It's like a relationship. It's like being married. You don't just get married and then go, right, I'm now married, tick. No, you need to remain married and maintain a relationship and be good with your partner and do things. And, it's kind of like that. It's the infinite game. And I'm fascinated with the infinite game as a concept, because playing the infinite game is running your business like there is almost no end goal, like it needs to be here in 100 years. And a lot of people choose the short-sighted method of the quick profits, the quick buck. Oh, we'll do this now and then we'll do that later. And what if you changed your perspective and said, no, I'm going to build a brand that I want to be here in 100 years. All of a sudden, trying to make a quick quid on a customer who had a mistake or a fault, you'd be like, no, we need to make sure we've got as many customers as possible. And I just find that a fascinating concept. It's exactly the same with friends. Sorry, that's a pack of chewing gum, it keeps rolling around. It's exactly the same with having friends. You don't make a new friend and then be like, right, I've got the phone number, new friend, let's see how many I can get. No, isn't it about the quality and you know, the maintenance over time? Anyway, I'm rambling, going down a rough... I can't talk today, I'm having a hard time. Going down a rabbit hole. And yeah, I just want to reinstate the importance of just being kind to people, just be generous, just be nice. Like, yes, it will cost you money, but it will make you more in the long term. It's that easy. It's that easy. A good reputation is worth weight in every single person's book on earth. Everybody values a strong reputation. Everybody values trust. And it's amazing that so many people value trust, yet they don't offer it to others. It's really bizarre, but it's up to you. You can live your life how you want. If you want to be the rogue, you can, but it's not the storyline I've picked. No, I want to be the hero. I want this to be something special. I want people to be like, wow, I choose Murgs because they look after me. I choose Murgs because they make good stuff and it comes on time and it's a fair price. Like, that's what you want in a business. So, yeah, just food for thought. That's all we do when we're driving. No scripts, no nothing. You know, we're just freestyling it. Trying to give you guys useful tips and tricks and insights that I wish someone had told me earlier. There's a lot of advice here that I'm like, wow, if I'd have known this sooner, I wouldn't be here now. I'd have been past this. And I don't say that in a negative way. I just think I'd be more evolved. I'd be further down the line. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm doing fine. I work for myself. I make £3,000 a month, £3,000. I keep saying that because sometimes people think, oh, business owner, doing fine, must be making 50 grand a month. No, you can live a really happy life. I mean, it's 12 now on a Thursday. And part of my pay is time. And I want other people to experience more of life and not be stuck in an office from 9 till 5 because this is cool. This is what it's all about. So, yeah, let's do what we can. If you like these videos, subscribe to the newsletter or the YouTube channel, or even leave a like. Just do what you think's best. You know, if you want more info, the newsletter's the best place. If you want more videos, then the subscribe's the best place. And if you just liked this or thought, wow, that just changed my perspective just a smidge, just leave a like. That's cool. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Adios.